Let us discuss exercises based on lesson number 5, acids, bases and salts. Question number 1. Identify the odd one out and justify. In this question, you have to identify the odd term and write down its justification. Means explanation is compulsory to write here. Chloride, nitrate, hydride and ammonium. Which term is odd one? Answer is ammonium, because it is a basic radical and others are acidic radicals. Chloride Cl minus, nitrate NO3 minus, hydride H minus. All these ions are acidic radicals, and ammonium NH4 plus, it is a cation and it is a basic radical. Number 2, hydrogen chloride, sodium hydroxide, calcium oxide, ammonia. Answer is hydrogen chloride, because it is an acid, and others when dissolved in water they form alkalis. Means sodium hydroxide when dissolved in water it gives out OH ions. Calcium oxide on dissolving in water forms OH minus ions, and ammonia when it is dissolved in water ammonium hydroxide is formed, which also gives OH minus ions. Number 3, acetic acid, carbonic acid, hydrochloric acid, nitric acid. Carbonic acid is the answer, because it is a dibasic acid H2CO3, and others are monobasic acids. Acetic acid CH3COOH, then hydrochloric acid HCl, nitric acid HNO3. So these are all monobasic acids, but carbonic acid is a dibasic acid. Next, ammonium chloride, sodium chloride, potassium nitrate, sodium sulfate. Ammonium chloride is the answer, because it is an acidic salt and others are neutral salts. Ammonium chloride is a acidic salt because it is formed by the neutralization reaction between strong acid and weak base, and others are neutral salts. They are formed by the neutralization reaction between strong acid and strong base. Sodium nitrate, sodium carbonate, sodium sulfate, sodium chloride. Sodium carbonate is the answer, because it is a basic salt and others are neutral salts. Sodium carbonate is a basic salt. It is formed by the neutralization reaction between weak acid and strong base, and others are neutral salts. Neutral salts are formed by neutralization reaction of strong acid by strong base. Next, calcium oxide, magnesium oxide, zinc oxide, sodium oxide. Answer is zinc oxide, because it is an amphoteric oxide and others are basic oxides. Amphoteric oxide means it reacts with both acid as well as base. Crystalline blue vitriol, crystalline common salt, crystalline ferrous sulfate, crystalline sodium carbonate. Odd term is crystalline common salt, because it does not possess water molecule of crystallization. Crystalline blue vitriol has 5 water molecules of crystallization. Crystalline ferrous sulfate has 7 water molecules of crystallization. Crystalline sodium carbonate has 10 water molecule of crystallization, but common salt NaCl does not possess water molecule of crystallization. Next, sodium chloride, potassium hydroxide, acetic acid, sodium acetate. Answer is acetic acid, because it is a weak electrolyte and others are strong electrolyte. Children, do you know the definition of electrolyte? Substances which undergo dissociation to great extent in the liquid state or a solution are called as electrolytes, isn't it? Sodium chloride, potassium hydroxide, sodium acetate. They are good electrolytes. They undergo dissociation to great extent, while acetic acid is a weak electrolyte. Question number 2. Write down the changes that will be seen in each instance and explain the reason behind it. 50 ml of water is added to 50 ml solution of copper sulfate. What changes will occur? If 50 ml of water is added to 50 ml solution of copper sulfate, the solution will become lighter and will be diluted and its color will become faint. 2 drops of indicator phenolphthalein were added to 10 ml solution of sodium hydroxide. Phenolphthalein is an indicator. When phenolphthalein were added to 10 ml solution of sodium hydroxide, it turns pink. In acid, phenolphthalein is colorless, but when it is added to base, it turns pink. 2 or 3 filings of copper were added to 10 ml dilute nitric acid and stirred. When 2 or 3 copper filings were added in nitric acid, gives out nitric oxide gas and blue solution of copper nitrate will be formed. A litmus paper was dropped into 2 ml dilute HCl, then 2 ml concentrated NaOH was added to it and stirred. When litmus paper was dropped in HCl, blue litmus paper will turn red. On adding sodium hydroxide solution, neutralization will take place. On further addition of NaOH, red litmus paper will turn blue. Children, you are already knowing this fact that blue litmus paper turns red in acid and in base red litmus paper turns blue. Magnesium oxide was added to dilute hydrochloric acid and magnesium oxide was added to dilute sodium hydroxide. What will happen? Magnesium oxide is a basic oxide. So when dilute HCl is added, neutralization will take place. While on adding dilute NaOH in MgO, no reaction will take place, it remains as it is. Magnesium oxide is a basic oxide. When magnesium oxide dissolves in water, magnesium hydroxide, a base is formed. When dilute HCl is added, neutralization reaction will take place and salt and water will form. But when dilute NaOH is added into MgO, no reaction will take place. It remains as it is. Zinc oxide was added to dilute HCl and zinc oxide was added to dilute NaOH. What will happen? Zinc oxide is an amphoteric oxide, so it reacts with both acid and base. When zinc oxide reacts with dilute HCl, it forms zinc chloride and water. The reaction is stated here. ZNO plus twice HCl gives ZnCl2 plus H2O. When zinc oxide was added to dilute sodium hydroxide, it will form sodium zincate and water. ZNO plus twice NaOH gives Na2ZnO2 plus H2O. Dilute HCl was added to limestone. When dilute HCl was added to limestone, that is CaCO3, calcium carbonate, it produces an effervescence with carbon dioxide gas and calcium chloride and water is formed. CaCO3 plus twice HCl gives calcium chloride, CaCl2, carbon dioxide gas is released and water is formed. Pieces of blue vitriol were heated in a test tube. On cooling, water was added to it. On heating, the crystalline structure of blue vitriol breaks down to form a colorless powder and water comes out. Copper sulfate, blue vitriol, on heating forms white powder and water molecules of crystallization will be lost. CuSO4 5H2O on heating gives CuSO4 white powder plus 5H2O. On cooling, when water is added to white powder of blue vitriol, it regains its blue color and forms blue vitriol solution. Dilute sulfuric acid was taken in an electrolytic cell and electric current was passed through it. When dilute sulfuric acid is taken in an electrolytic cell and current is passed, hydrogen gas is produced at cathode and oxygen at anode. Electrolysis takes place. Cathode reaction, twice H2O plus twice E electrons gives H2 gas is formed at cathode and twice OH minus aqueous. Anode reaction, twice H2O gives O2 gas is formed at anode and 4 H plus and 4 electrons. Electrolysis of water takes place. Question number 3. Classify the following oxides into 3 types and name the types. Calcium oxide, magnesium oxide, sodium oxide and Fe2O3. All these are basic oxides. Acidic oxides CO2, SO3 and amphoteric oxides are ZNO and Al2O3. Make 3 columns and write down the oxides under 3 different categories: basic, acidic and amphoteric. Question number 4. Explain by drawing a figure of electronic configuration. Formation of sodium chloride from sodium and chlorine. The outermost shell of sodium and chlorine atom is not a complete octet. However, outermost shell of both Na plus and chlorine minus ions is a complete octet. An electronic configuration with a complete octet indicates a stable state. Further, an ionic bond is formed between oppositely charged Na plus and Cl minus ions, and therefore an ionic compound NaCl having very high stability is formed. This is the diagram in which compound NaCl, how it is formed is shown. Na has electronic configuration 281. It loses one electron and forms Na plus ion with electronic configuration 2, 8. Chlorine has electronic configuration 2, 8, 7. It accepts one electron lost by sodium atom and it forms chloride ion with electronic configuration 2, 8, 8. Na plus and Cl minus, both oppositely charged ions, combine. They are held by ionic bond and a very stable compound, ionic compound NaCl has been formed. Draw this diagram and write down the description. Formation of magnesium chloride from magnesium and chlorine. Magnesium atom loses 2 electrons to form Mg2 plus ions, which has a complete octet. Each chlorine atom gains 1 electron to form chloride ion, which has complete octet. Ionic bonds are formed between oppositely charged Mg2 plus and Cl minus ions, and thus ionic compound MgCl2 having very high stability is formed. Here is the diagram which will help you to understand the formation of magnesium chloride. Magnesium has electronic configuration 2, 8, 2. Magnesium loses 2 electrons and magnesium 2 plus a cation has been formed here with complete octet. Chlorine has atomic number 17 and electronic configuration 2, 8, 7. It has tendency to accept electron and chloride ion with 2, 8, electronic configuration has been formed here. Magnesium, both chlorine atoms accept 2 electrons from magnesium atom and magnesium 2 plus and 2 chloride ions are formed. They are held by ionic bonds and very stable magnesium chloride compound will be formed. We will discuss remaining question in next video. Thank you.